boxing. I feel personally that this is an amazing time. I mean, I feel like the heavyweight division has never been more exciting and more turbulent because there's so many great fighters now. Wow, this is a crazy division. Look, you got the Deontay just knocks the fuck out of Luis Ortiz with that one punch to the forehead. You're like, what the fuck? You got the rematch with Tyson Fury's coming up. I think it's Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, depending on what happens on the 22nd. I lean towards Deontay because he can close the show at any moment. That 12th round, I was in bed and I was watching the fight and I went, oh shit! I popped up. Oh shit! He knocked him out. He knocked, and then whoop. Tyson Fury rises. I'm like, what the fuck? He rises. He gets through the barrage. And then he wins the remainder of the round. Like, this is insane. And he even rocked Deontay at one point in time. Like, this is an insane fight. And then it was a draw. And I don't think on paper it's really a draw. I think that's horseshit. I think on paper Tyson Fury won more rounds. But I'm not upset with the draw. Because the way Deontay knocked him down and then knocked him down, the way he knocked him down the third and then 12th round should almost count for like 3 points. It was so crazy. He was laying on his back. It looked like he was in another dimension.
Can you think of any other fight in the countless fights that you've covered where the main highlight of the fight is just the guy getting up?
Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, crazy. Well, that punch, too. The right hand and the left hook behind it, and then him walking off like this. And he thought he had him. He thought it was over.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is something special, man, but so is Deontay. That is the fight I want to see. That is the fight I want to see. Well, the rematch is the first fight I want to see. The next fight I want to see, regardless of the outcome, is I want to see, well, unless Tyson Fury KOs Wilder. If Tyson Fury KOs Wilder and he's like, Anthony Joshua, you dosa. If he gets on the mic and starts talking that kind of shit, then I want to see that fight. But if my dream matchup right now is the rematch. That's the dream matchup. The dream matchup is the 22nd.
Yeah.
I am so fucking pumped for that rematch. Whoo, I'm not doing jack shit. I'm taking the night off. I'm sitting right in front of the fucking TV, sweaty palms. I love boxing though. I do. I mean, I call combat sports. I call MMA, but I do love boxing.
You got Fury. You got Wilder. Awesome. The heavyweight division is better than it's been in a long time. If you look at the Klitschko era, people get mad when I shit on the Klitschkos, but how can you not? That era that those guys, they were boring. It was terrible. And they lay on and jab and outbox everybody. And now you got exciting, explosive guys with great personalities, real punching power to finish fights. Couldn't be better. And I believe that these guys should just be all fighting each other anyway and just round robin to see who the best is. Believe me, when you put the best against the best, there's plenty of money to be made for everybody, Yeah, I think it's great, man. I think it's great. It'll be an exciting time for boxing. It'll really, the paddles where they revive your defibrillator. It'll be like the defibrillator on boxing right now. This is exactly what boxing needs. It'll really get the heavyweight division kick-started, and it'll create a lot of interest, not just here in the United States, but around the world.
Ring Magazine has Tyson Fury #1 now. Where do you have them ranked?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I disagree with that, He looked great in the Wilder fight. Wilder crushed him with that shot he hit him with, and he actually got back up, which is crazy. When Wilder hits people, they don't get back up. He actually did. And that Wilder Tyson fight is a fun fight. Yeah, I'd say he's #1 right now. Be tough to not call him #1.
And then Wilder second?
Yeah, you gotta. I think that Tyson Fury is awesome. Love his story, love his personality. Then you look at Deontay Wilder, no brainer. Deontay Wilder's awesome. I think, I don't understand how he's not a bigger star here in the United States than he is. It's a great thing for boxing. I think boxing is in the best position they've been in I don't know how many years, before the Klitschko era.
And Wilder Fury 2. Wilder Fury 2, how do you see it going?
First of all, let's start here. I think Wilder Fury, business-wise, is going to do 1,000 times better than it did the first time, especially with all the other things that are going on, including how good the first fight was. And then I don't know. Now they've both been in there with each other. They both know each other. They both, they felt the power of each other. It should be a fun fight. It's a fight that I'm interested in. It's a fight that I will either buy or go to.
And who do you think is going to win?
Holy shit. I don't know. I honestly don't know who's going to win, which is what makes it fun.
And what about your friend, the Gypsy King, on Saturday? You'll be watching that?
Yeah, 100%. If I didn't have this thing March 7th, not knowing or not, I probably would have went to the fight. I might even go last minute, but I need to know.
What do you mean you might even go last minute? You can't get into the country.
Exactly, so it's bullshit, isn't it? Bullshit, mate.
What was it like when you were hitting mitts with him?
Good. He's really powerful. He's so loose for a big guy. You know what, mate? I truly think he's going to do this cunt on Saturday. I just think he's going to do him. I hope he does him. You know what I mean? And then get that unification with Joshua, and I hope he does Joshua as well.
That's right. Yeah, that would be huge. And of course, that's going on in Las Vegas. That's why I was saying that it would be problematic for you to get over there. But maybe
LA area, I think it's going in, isn't it?
No. MGM Grand in Las Vegas.
Through Fury on Saturday?
Yeah.
Are you totally sure?
I actually just had him on the show a couple of hours, like an hour and a half or so ago.
What was he saying? Did he give me a shout out?
Unfortunately, no.
Didn't he?
Nothing.
I hope he gets beat now.
Are you guys friends? Do you talk?
Yeah, mate, he's a cool guy, I swear. He's fucking funny, I swear.
I think this fight is, it's really who's going to be able to make changes and adapt from the first fight. So if you're on the Fury side of the fence, you could say, well, when he fought Wilder, he probably should have taken one or two more fights before he actually fought Wilder. So he was kind of rusty in that fight, even though he outboxed Wilder. He was rusty in that fight and won 10 of the 12 rounds. And that's him rusty. Him not in great shape, him kind of feeling his way out, had some bum fights and then fought Wilder. Probably shouldn't have been doing that, but he still won 10 of the 12 rounds. So now, fast forward to Saturday, he's had some more tune-up fights. Supposed to be in better shape, probably better frame of mind as well. Different trainer, which can be some red flags for me. Because, that Ben Davidson who he used last time came up with good game plan. Obviously, clearly a good game plan, won 10 of the 12 rounds. But also, I don't like what I'm hearing out of that the new camp of him getting heavier, putting on weight to knock Wilder out. I don't think that's the answer. You're not gonna. That's not the way to beat Deontay Wilder. You beat Deontay Wilder with good, precise, fundamental boxing, jab, footwork, getting off the ropes, not getting hit, not taking chances. You want to trade punch for punch with Deontay Wilder, who's the hardest hitter to ever enter that ring? Good luck, dude. There's no way you're making it out of there 12 rounds without getting knocked out. There's no way. Name one guy who has done that, made it out. It's never happened. Never happened. Think about Fury last time fought damn near perfect. Even though he's rusty, according to his camp, even though he's rusty, fought damn near perfect. Made two mistakes. In those two mistakes, he got knocked out. That's your margin of error against Wilder is so fucking small. Is he the best boxer? No. Does he have the best fundamentals? Nope. Does he swing from the hips? Yep. Is he the hardest hitter to ever fucking put on a pair of boxing gloves? Correct. So, I also think if you're on the Wilder fence, you're thinking, okay, I don't know that he thought Tyson Fury was going to be that damn good. I think he kind of underestimated him, thought he was going to be able to get him out of there in 6. When he realized he was in a fight, it was tough, man. I think cardio was a little bit of an issue in that first one for him, even though he did end up getting, those knockdowns later in the round, especially in the 12th round. So I just think now we're finally going to find out who's the better fighter, who's the better boxer. I think that first one, there's a lot of, I swear, I don't think Wilder thought Fury was that fucking good. Fury's, as far as skill-wise, fundamentals, and boxing, Fury's the best heavyweight on the planet. Hands down. Hands down the most skilled heavyweight boxer on the goddamn planet. And I think Wilder learned that the hard way. He got out of there with a draw. Should have been a draw, probably not. He lost that fight. Probably shouldn't have been a draw. But it is, so it is what it is. So now I think Wilder's going to take it more serious. He's going to have a better game plan. Just from history, Wilder in rematches destroys dudes. Fucking destroys dudes. There's something to be said for that, man. There's something to be said for that. I'm too biased. I absolutely love Fury. I love Tyson Fury, man. I'm worried about how Fury's looked in his past 2 fights. I'm worried these changes that he's making. I don't like that he's coming in heavier. I don't think that's his superpower in this. Him being heavier, I wish he'd get lighter. Get lighter, dude. Don't try to knock out the knockout artist. Outbox him, dude. Do your thing. Drag him into those late rounds. Just don't get hit this time, and you clearly win. Clearly win the fight. So I just don't like what I'm seeing out of the Fury camp, man. I don't like his last 2 fights that were on ESPN, especially that cut now we keep talking about. That cut open up against Homeboy last fight. That's going to be there. I think Wilder does have room to make some changes. I think he's taking more serious. Be tough to bet against Wilder, man. It'd be really, really tough to bet against Wilder. If there's a finish, it's definitely Deontay Wilder. And I hate picking this fight. Fury's my favorite fighter on the planet. But I don't like what I'm seeing, man. Just being straight up honest with you guys. I don't like what I'm seeing out of that camp.